G'day, it's Shane here from Winter Grape TV, and thank you for joining me in my home bar. But more importantly, thank you for helping me spread McLaren Vale wine to the world. Today, McLaren Vale Shiraz. Classic McLaren Vale Shiraz. Well, at least I hope so. This is a Rusty Mutt Shiraz, 2010. There's the label. Now, Rusty Mutt, brand new to me. This is the first time I'm actually trying their wine, and I'm sharing it with you. Rusty Mutt Shiraz. Know very little bit about it, except that it's a couple of people interested in making their own wine. Started to get into it a few years ago, and the 2010 is their latest musings, and they wanted me to try it. So why not share it with you? So let's get on with the wanky thing. Typical McLaren Vale Shiraz. So you've got your plum characters, a little bit of cherry I'm getting on the nose. But interestingly, the wood, I find the wood just a little bit different. Almost like I'm getting a nutty character coming through. So let's say it's like walnut shells that I'm getting there. Not overpowering, excuse me. Not overpowering. There's almost a perfume character to this wine as well. Now, I have just opened this wine. It's only been open about 10 minutes. So we'll give it a bit more of a swirl and another sniff before we get into the rest of the wanky thing. A little bit of blackness, a bit of blackberry coming through. Very nice notes. Let's keep going. This is what I would call an effeminate wine. Now that's not being nasty at all. What that's saying is that there's some interesting characters right the way through. Starts with some vibrant cherries, that little bit of blackness I was talking about before, and it's nice because it actually complements each other as it goes through the palate. The wood, it's certainly not over oaked at all. Very smart use of wood here. The wood is there, the oak is there, but it's certainly not an overarching character of the wine. It's French oak. It's very pretty up front on the palate. Almost perfumey. Not that you taste perfume, I suppose. It's not sweet. It's not sweet at all, but there's some really nice fresh fruit characters coming through on this wine. It's actually a very pretty wine. And that's not having a disregard to the wine at all. The wine has character, but it's not your big, ballsy, big oak, all that sort of stuff wine that you sometimes quite often get here in McLaren Vale. This wine is more subtle, more complex, more characters, and interesting for me. It's making me think about what I'm seeing here. You know, you quite often, or I quite often would pick up a McLaren Vale Shiraz and you almost know what you're going to get. It's a fairly standard arrangement. This is not standard at all. This is actually very classy. I'm not sure the recommended retail price. I think it's somewhere between 25 and 30. I'm not exactly sure. on where it sits. But I think that's a wine that we should be, if we can find it, we should be looking at more. Rusty Mutt. Now I think I'm so taken by this that I think this is going to have to go up on my website, the Taste McLaren Vale website, as an offering, because it's quite classy. And like I said, very different to a lot of the other wines that just come in and go at you from McLaren Vale. Not that that's wrong. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just a different style and very, very enjoyable. Yep, to the point that I'm going to enjoy finishing the rest of this bottle. Not right now, but a little bit later. So look, that's all we have time for Lane of Grape TV today. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. And Rusty Mutt 2010 Shiraz. Definitely worth your while finding out where that comes from. Okay, so until next time, have a good one and a safe one, and we'll see you then. Thank you.